Ladies and dudes, I have one big unknown question to ask you. Would you like to see another adaptation of Beauty and the Beast in an anime style? And all I want to say about this adaptation, I will say it's kind of decent, but I wish there was a little bit more to it, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is my review for a day. And today, I have another movie review to do. And this is one of the most important movie reviews I really want to do for today. And I did say I want to put this movie for my season 11 thing. And yes, it is finally here. At long last. So, let's go ahead and do it, ladies and dudes. My next movie review is Belle. And yes, like I said, it is an anime adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. I will say only 30% of it. While the rest is just a story about a girl who's having, some struggles here and there in her own life. Something like that. But I just love this movie to death. I just love it. Hard for me to say. Alright, let's go ahead and get this whole thing started. So without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review of Belle. Okay, I have no idea what the heck I want to say about the main plot of the story. There's two subplot storylines going on in one time for this movie. Something about a young girl's life in the real world, while the other one is an adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. One storyline that involves a girl named Suzu who's having a rough and tough life as a teenager. She's tried to be a normal girl and going to school and try to move on with her life after what she lost her mother, and something she's trying to fix on her life or something like that. It's hard for me to say about that plot of the story. So yeah, the real world storyline is going to be really hard to say. As for the other storyline, we got a young girl named Belle. She is Suzu's avatar, and she had a really good life. Being a singer, she wants to be a good singer for all these amazing creatures or small people out there here and there who really wants her to sing and, do some fantastic performances and all that stuff. And then she was trying to make a good, interesting concert for everybody, and there's this unknown beast that showed up out of nowhere, and he's wearing a mysterious cape that has a whole ton of bruising in the back side of the cape. And Belle wants to know who the heck is this dude, and why is he, just coming by out of nowhere or something like that. Yeah, that's all I could say about both of these two storylines. One that feature the real world, and the other is a virtual world that involves the world called You and something like that. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, I love it. I frickin' love this movie. This is one of the best anime movies I have ever seen, even to this day. I mean, this is a mind-blowing movie. I just love it all from start to finish. It's Such a great movie. And to tell you the truth of this, ladies and dudes, I only seen the English dub. I just want to see the English dub of this movie. And I'm very darn impressed about the English dub. I will say all the actors and the actresses had done their voices for their characters just right and for justice, I guess. It's hard for me to say about this movie. It's such a great movie to watch. I will say it had a good storyline, likable characters, fantastic English dub. It has fantastic songs. It had a really good score. And I do love the animation for both 2D and 3D alike. And yes, ladies and dudes, there will be a couple hidden Easter eggs here and there that you gotta pay attention to see in this film. Something that will blow your mind. And some interesting fun facts you should know about this movie. That's also darn mind-blowing. So anyway, let's head on to my strongest points and the weakest points of Belle. I will say for the strongest points for this movie are the songs. I frickin' love the songs in this movie. I just love every single one of them. I Love You, I love Kale's song, and Lend Me Your Voice, and also Million Miles Away. But the two best songs I care about in this movie is Lend Me Your Voice and Million Miles Away. It is one of the most two powerful songs I ever heard in movie history. And I really love Kylie's voice. Her voice fits so perfectly for these two great songs. And I really love those scenes that featured my favorite songs in there. It just blew my mind. So yeah, I will say for the strongest points for this movie are the songs. I'll go ahead and tell you about some interesting fun facts you should know about Belle. Thanks to Kylie, she said there's a couple of composers who did work on the Japanese dub of Belle. They decided to come by to America and be a part of the English dub project for Belle. And yeah, they worked so hard to keep the orchestra attached or something like that. Try to remember every single tune for each of the songs. That was pretty darn cool. And here's a surprising fun fact that nobody had never noticed from the Japanese dub. I haven't seen the Japanese dub yet, but I will soon. Here's an interesting fun fact nobody never noticed. Remember the actor who played Kenshin from all 5 of the films of Rurouni Kenshin? It became his first animated feature, and you'll never know which character he played. He played the Beast. Surprisingly to say. When I find the Japanese dub, I want to hear that dude's voice. I want to see his very first animated feature that featured his voice. Whenever I can see it. And yes, for the English dub wise, it's the very first time for the voice actress who did Belle and the voice actor who did Beast. This is their first English dub for this movie. And also for the English dub, all the actors and actresses are very new to me since I did not study them that much. And I will say everybody did a good job. Every single one of them. They nailed their characters just right and for justice. Except for one familiar voice actress. There's one familiar voice actress I did remember who was a part of this movie. If you remember The English dubs of Maroney Kenshin, Outlaw Star, or Ninja Scroll, or Cowboy Bebop, Perfect Blue, and some others. This voice actress is still legendary even to this day, and she still has that beautiful spunky voice. And she still sounded pretty young even to this day. I can't tell you who this voice actress is who is so darn legendary to us, but you'll be so darn surprised for it. So those are the interesting fun facts that I found for Belle. And now let's go on to the weakest points of the movie. And I will tell you right now, it is 30% of Beauty and the Beast. There are some Beauty and the Beast stuff here and there in this movie. I wish there was a little bit more to it. I want to see a little bit more of a Beauty and the Beast storyline. I would love to see a part where Belle and the Beast need to get to know each other just a little bit more. I would love to see a part where Belle decides to stay with the Beast's castle, maybe just a couple more days or so, and maybe I really want to see her get to know this character just a little bit more. After all, it is pretty darn interesting to the movie, and I don't mind that at all. I just want to see a little bit more to it. I will say that was the only weak point that I found with this movie. I want to see a little bit more Beauty and the Beast storyline in there. And it's only 30% of this movie. And now, let's go on to the characters. I'm going to stay with one character I care about in this movie. And that is Belle, played by this new English dub voice actress, Kylie McNeil. It's so hard to pronounce her last name, but I remember Kylie. I freaking love this character to death. Strike that, reverse it. I freaking love this character to death. She's truly the best part I love about this movie. And she is so darn amazing. I just love her storyline. I love her personality and attitude. She is so sweet, so beautiful. She has lovely pink hair. She has a very lovely face that kind of reminds me of a Miyazaki character in some ways. And I think, in my opinion, she's one of the best anime princesses I have ever seen in anime history for film-wise. I will count Belle as an anime princess movie, since she is an anime princess. And I fell in love with Kylie's voice. Her voice fits so perfectly for this character. And the most surprising thing about Kylie's voice, I believe she is one of the best tomboy singers of all time. I believe she is really a tomboy. I mean, she's the best tomboy actress I have ever seen in my whole entire life, and she's a great tomboy singer. Even for me. I gotta tell you the truth right now. I am a tomboy. I really am a tomboy. And this is the reason why I wear pants all the time. I think tomboy women are very, very underrated and they need to be overlooked right away. That's for sure. And I'm proud to be a tomboy. And yeah, my voice sounded deep as well. But anyway, yeah, I love Belle. She's a great character. And Kylie, she had the most fantastic voice ever in animation history for film-wise. And I hope and pray she can come back and do more animated stuff in the future. I don't care if it's anime TV series or an anime movie. Just please bring her back. Let her do some more animated features to come in the near future. Please do it right now. And now, ladies and dudes, here's my final thoughts of Belle. Overall, Belle is one of the best anime movies of all time and my favorite anime princess film. I will say it had a very good storyline, has likable characters. I love the English dub. It had great 2D and 3D animation. It had a fantastic score. It has really good songs. And it has a good couple of hidden Easter eggs that we're all familiar with here and there in this movie. And yes, it's a decent adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. So for my rating for this film, I decided to give it a 9.5 out of 10. So that's my whole entire movie review of Belle. I hope you enjoy this movie review. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your favorite Beauty and the Beast adaptation of all time? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. For me, I will go with the French version of Beauty and the Beast that came from in the 2014 version. The best one ever in my own opinion. And I'll be back for another movie review to come. I gotta do the John Wick saga, all 3 of them. So be prepared for that one to come. And I'll see you guys later, and sayonara.